mortal frame aloft, in brief diversion before interring us to it, speaks, in this place at least, of shadows. Not edged across the ground when bowed to light or in shifting forms as night hunts day, but the shadows of time and space laid one upon another, and where an age can stand cheek to cheek with an age. For example, Lane once to the east, lodgings of Boleyn, held before her trial and final judgment. A queen unqueened as the scaffold clanged. South, a great hall for lords deemed fit to judge. West, rooms fit for a king. To this our north, the same great walls that once a dungeon held. The earth stands as a witness to what's past, whilst history guides our path in future toil, so that we, searching here, find faint flecks of truth. For in this place, shadows are cast once more.
Well then, Kingston, am I for your dungeon?
No, Majesty, you are to the lodgings, that which kept you for your coronation.
It is too good for me.
The Queen accused and to this tower brought, and led here with her for trial and execution. George, the Earl of Rochford, the Queen's brother, Sir Henry Norris, the King's trusted friend, Sir Francis Weston, and one bereft of noble blood, the musician Mark Smeaton. In history, here shall play their part, and so must the Queen.
Dominus misericordium est dimite peccata mea. Well, if it doesn't displease my jailer, I will take sacrament in my closet.
I shall be sure to see it done with haste.
You know on what grounds I have been brought here. On what grounds those who now hold the king's ear, in greater trust than I, his lawful wife, have set your queen for trial and judgment?
My duty here is to guard my queen. Better than I shall see fit to judge.
He who guides my path shall to heaven judge, and in him lies all truth and hope for mercy. I swear I am as clear from any man as I am from you. By my heart I have kept an honest queen. When did you last see the king?
At the tilt yard yesterday.
What then of my dear brother?
Why, I saw him yesterday at dinner.
And Norris? Is he here at the tower? Shall I die without justice?
Majesty, the poorest of the king's subjects shall receive justice.
So the Queen, who had learned that Henry's side of English justice and its debt to truth, of divine judgment and original sin, the poorest, as the last Queen could confirm, may find little justice in England's courts.
Majesty, may I present to you my wife Mary, and here one Margaret Coffey. They will keep your Majesty in chambers, and shall be duty-bound in your service.
A moment held in suspicious rapture, in the quiet absence of an outstretched hand. The dam breaks and the Queen begins to speak.
I was so cruelly handled at Greenwich by the king's men that my Lord of Norfolk did shake his head, look to the errand's tut. To be a queen handled in such manner, the king is surely doing this to test me. And how this test does now my patience strain.
Take calm, your Majesty, all will be well.
Take calm. In anger should my voice now crow and bring down the walls of this my prison. Oh, I would to God I had my bishops, for they would speak to the king in my name. Even now, most of England prays for me, as I am much beloved in the kingdom, and if I were to die...
Talk not on it.
If I died, you should all see the greatest punishment that ever came to England.
While we cannot speak for God or England, we can pray for your Majesty's comfort.
Shall I be in heaven?
Don't question it.
Though I'm born, as we all are, into sin, I have done many good deeds in my days. Surely that holds some case for my salvation. Will I to heaven?
Pray the Lord forgive your sins, Majesty.
Which of my sins exactly do you speak? Which mortal sin have you found here, lady? I see now much unkindness in the king, keeping those about me I never loved.
This report of my service and matters I am charged with at the Tower brings satisfaction to you and the King. I have given command that the gentlewomen that attend the Queen's chamber should not talk with her unless my wife be present. One Margaret Coffin sleeps on the Queen's bed. My own wife sleeps of a night by the door. Everything is told me by this Coffin, and the other ladies flatly the same. The Queen's every breath is at my report. Last night, in chambers, talk of Mark Smeaton once at